Hey folks, Quillyteen here, and welcome to Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 5. We're doing 5 today. Sid Meier's Civilization 5. We've just finished a Civ 4 playthrough, which was so much fun. And I played as the Netherlands, and I thought, you know, it might be interesting is to progress through the Civ games, playing the same civilization, and trying for maybe the same victory, right? So we did sorry if this is a spoiler alert, for the Civ 4 run as the Dutch, we did a science victory. And so I might try that again in Civ 5. Now, we may have to keep a little bit flexible. You know, as always in Civ, sometimes you've got to adapt to the opening circumstances that happen. But I think it's a relatively good thing to pursue. Let's take a quick gander at who we're playing. We're playing as William of Orange here, who in Civ 5 has the retained 50% of the happiness benefits from a luxury resource if your last copy of it is traded away. I don't know if that's something we're going to really intentionally look to take advantage of. Happiness is usually a pretty limiting factor in Civ 5, so I think we want 100% of our resource whenever we can. On the other hand, if we trade away our last copy of a luxury to gain a fresh luxury, then that's going to be quite good, because what we'll be doing is netting a net gain of 2 happiness, and that's quite enticing. Just selling the last one for money or something, maybe not. Getting it for happiness makes a lot of sense. So, the Netherlands, what we've got a unique ship. We've got the Sea Beggar over here, which replaces the Privateer, is what we've got. So, I don't think I tend to build a lot of the Privateer tier ships. It just, I think, doesn't tend to happen that way. But they are quite good at attacking cities and stealing some money and healing outside of enemy territory. All right, cool. That's groovy. Our unique improvement is polders. This is probably a bigger deal. It does take a while to get there because we have to research guilds first. Can only be built on floodplains and marshes, but gives you a huge food boost of +3 food. And then later on, we get some production and some gold once we get to economics. So the polders are, I guess I would call them like a supercharged farm, basically, that only applies to certain tiles, but is really nice. One of the things you usually want to do in most Civ games, right, is to sort of want to find a balance of food versus other things. You want enough food that your city grows big, so it works a lot of tiles, but then if the tiles only produce food, then that's not necessarily useful, but, you know, so you want them to produce gold or production, or maybe you want to use the super improvements like the Academy in Civ 5 over here to get some high science tiles, that sort of thing, right? But because of the super high food yield, this becomes quite good because we can just have a few polders produce enough food to cover lots of non-food tiles. But we don't have access to them early on. So we might go through a tradition where early on we build a few extra farms, and then later on, when some of those farms that are in floodplains and marshes, assuming I can farm both of those. I know you can farm floodplains. I think you can farm marshes. Is marshes something that a feature that gets removed in Civ 5? Floodplains aren't. Be drained. They must be drained or otherwise altered before they provide any city bonuses. Yeah, so marshes can be removed, and we might not want to, so that we can build polders later on. Floodplains. Yeah, I'm pretty sure floodplains are just there, and that's okay. Now, looking at our start, this is a pretty good start. Oh, okay, map situation. Because it has been a while, I didn't want to play on deity, and I even actually chickened out and went down to Emperor. So we're playing on difficulty 6 out of 8. It's been a long time since I played Civ 5. I know Civ 5 can prove to be quite challenging at high difficulties, which is one of the things that makes it so strong. But I thought, yeah, let's bring it down 2 notches since it has been a while. We're playing on the default continent map, on the standard size, with the standard number of civilizations and city-states and all the settings completely standard, except rather than playing on normal speed, I'm playing on epic. I really like doing that for Civ 5 and Civ 6 because it gives you more opportunity to play with military units before they become obsolete. Sometimes it feels like the units become obsolete before you can properly make use of them. So I've always found that epic was quite satisfying in Civ 5. In terms of our start here, yeah, really strong. Now, these are desert hills, so they're not quite as strong as if they were plains or grasslands, but they've got sheep on them, which still makes them a very good starting tile. We've got stone, we've got some ivory, some copper, we've got some moose over here, and some more copper down there. So actually, a very resource-rich start. I didn't actually re-roll this one. This just hit as is. We're even landing on a hill, like pretty strong. Being adjacent to a mountain, isn't there a couple of things in Civ 5. City must be built next to a mountain so we can build an observatory. And then the wonder, this one here, does it need 2 mountains? Must be built within 2 tiles of mountain, then it's on your territory. Okay, I had forgotten completely about that until I just saw this mountain. I'm like, oh, that's too bad because it's a city we won't be able to work. Except, no, that's not true at all. Currency Petra. Oh, it must be a desert mountain. Anyway, I don't see any reason not to just settle in place, so we're going to do that. We'll get ourselves our Amsterdam. And, can I start with a worker first? So a worker would take 18 turns. Oh, no, I think we want a pottery first, right? So that we can get the shrine so we can start the Pantheon. But then probably animal husbandry, because we've got sheep and cattle to improve. Plus, I suspect with all the resources we can see that there's not a horse within the opening radius or a city, but you never know when you might get lucky. I think those will be our first 2 over there. Obviously, writing's a pretty high priority. We do want to get our library. That's quite nice, but I think this is the way to start. So if we got a worker in 18 turns, it would be able to build a farm, but I mean, we could build a farm here, but we've got a lot of tiles that have 3 outputs already. Yeah, I don't think that's the way to go. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with a scout. Now, when I'm playing on deity in Civ 5 and Civ 6, I often just like to start with a warrior. They're obviously less scouty than a scout, but I'm usually so concerned about dying to early barbarians, maybe even a early hostile person. But I think here on Emperor, we can afford to go scout. In fact, we might even be able to afford going double scout. I probably won't just because that's not my style. That doesn't mean it's not more correct. Let's go and scoot a boot. Oh, by the way, the music in the background, which is fairly low, but it's there's a little bit of filler, is actually the Civ 6 soundtrack, which tends to have fewer problems with getting random copyright flags on YouTube. Civ 5 is nowhere near as bad as Civ 4, but it still comes up from time to time. So if you're confused about why the music doesn't actually match the game properly, that would be why. Okay, I knew this was going to be a dead end, but I thought, let's go and take a peek over here anyway. It's not a terrible city location as is. This might not be too bad either. We'll look at, and we're not scouting a lot of tiles very quickly right now, unfortunately, but we'll look off the coast. Oh, one thing I should probably do. Right now, when the city grows an extra population, most likely the population go here for the food. I would strongly suspect. It might decide already to go to the sheep, but it might not. What we want to do in Civ 4, 5, and 6, a strong micromanagement that you can do is set the production focus, then intentionally go back and lock your high food tile because you still want the growth. Because what happens in all 3 of those games, first the food gets processed, so your population grows, and then the rest get processed, which means if you put it on production focus, your new population will go in a high production tile, you'll get the extra hammers on the turn where it grows, whereas if it went to, say, this, you wouldn't get to take advantage of this extra food on the turn where your city grows. But then you do have to manually reassign it. I don't tend to do this for very long, because I'm always worried that I will just forget to put it back, which is worse than having done this optimization, or to not having done the optimization. It's better off not trying to do the optimization than doing it incorrectly, basically. No goodie hut yet, but we haven't actually revealed a whole lot of tiles. Hello, Kaisel. Oh, we are not the first one to meet you. Otherwise, we would have gotten 30 gold. Okay. I think what we'd like to do, really, is steal a worker from you. I'm not going to pledge to protect you. We're going to look to steal a worker early on, which is very powerful. Okay, scout is done, growing in 4 turns. Now, if I did build a worker now, probably it would still have to do like 1 farm first before we actually got animal husbandry. But that's not impossible. Now, the other thing I might want to do is just go into a monument right now. Because while it'd be great to just not have a monument, what would be great is hit a goodie hut that gives us culture. So we have enough culture to finish immediately tradition, which gives us 3 culture production immediately, which means we don't have to worry about a monument to start the social policies going. And maybe the scout will get lucky, but I'm thinking what I'm going to do is start building the monument. If I'm going to start building it, then I'll probably be looking to finish it. What if that, well, we'll see. I might just halt it for a little bit and see. Oh no, we just got mining.
The earth, but not its mineral rights.
Okay. Okay, well, free tech is certainly not bad. Mining was definitely going to be a priority. We actually have a 3rd copper over here. That's crazy nuts. Okay. If we had gotten the culture, I would have been tempted to maybe be like, okay, you know what? I will go to a worker. And actually, since we have mining, now it is going to take a while before the borders expand to one of the mineable tiles, because the border expansion prefers flat tiles, prefers tiles with resources, certainly, but it's obviously going to expand there. I suspect after it gets the ivory, it might go for the copper rather than another flat tile. If there'd been a resource just beyond, I think that would have pulled it a little bit more. But yeah, it'll probably go ivory and then start to do the copper. So we could potentially make use of a relatively early worker, as it turns out. But yeah, I'll go and finish the monument. And if we build the monument, see, here's the thing. If I get the culture goody hut, then yeah, what I do is, okay, well, I'll just get tradition for the 3 culture, and then I'm fine on culture. We'll progress through social policy trees just fine without me having to worry about an early monument. Since I've built one, I'm not going to get that. Maybe I'll consider liberty. I think that tradition is going to be the stronger pick in a lot of the situations. I think it's just like really good what it does. But I think what we might do, especially because I think I go tradition a lot, I think I will go liberty this time. It only provides the flat 1 culture in our capital. Like, yes, more later, but you need, until you get to your 4th city, this still generates less culture than tradition, which is one of the reasons it's so powerful. But we'll probably take advantage of the free worker, the free settler kind of thing. And I think in the end, it'll generate a few more cities as we build a little bit wider. Whether we get to get and I do want to go on the coast.
Eu sou Pedro, Imperador do Brasil.
What was I going to say? Like, whether I get to build, like, the pyramids or something, we'll see. Hey, Pedro. Nice to meet you. Right, we can't do really any agreements currently. You're over there. You're probably who spotted Kaisel. You have, like, a city here or something? Where are you located? Hopefully not too close. I think I should swing this way. Okay, a bit of a narrow territory. We'd certainly like to probably grab the other one and then have sort of control east to west, regardless of where everyone else is. And Ramses, okay. A little crowded is what it's feeling like to me. Purple City State, Kathmandu. We are the first to spot you. All right. Oh, see, I went a little bit without optimizing. It's not actually, in this case, yeah, that probably is the tile I'd work anyway. If I just put you on default focus and reset the tiles. Okay, no, you're going to do this without production focus. Is this actually what I want in this case? Let's see. I'll explicitly lock this tile. Right now we're going to grow in 18 turns. If I do this, yeah, grow in 35. It's a lot slower. We shave 1 turn off the monument. I don't know. Growth is sort of king early on. I think I have to work this extra food tile. We have the extra base production on the center tile, so I think it's maybe fine. But I'll reset this like this again. I'm wondering if I should have gotten the early worker, because I think we might have been able to benefit from it. Okay, there's our first barbarian encampment. Quite far away from our capital. Okay. That is awfully close. Let's scooch back a little. Oh, hello, Sophia. Oh, we're the first to meet you as well. Nice extra gold. There's pottery. Oh, yeah. So then, am I building a shrine before a worker, too? I may have to. What Pantheon? Oh, hello. We might want to go and smack you. As I say, there's a defense penalty over there. We don't tend to get attacked too much, but I might go into the forest anyway. I think there's one for pastures. God of the Open Sky? We could go and help with the scout over here to clear this. It'd be better if we had a mission. We can hit you for a little bit of XP. But yeah, I might wait. Religious idols, gold and silver. Okay, that's not one we're going to grab anyway. Monument is done. No, we have to go shrine, don't we? Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be really nice if we could steal a worker. I just want to go and uncover this fog. And then I don't know when the city-states tend to spawn workers, especially on epic speed here. I think it's a little early yet. Well, there's our culture injection. Now, if I recall correctly, In Civ 5, so we are going to be prompted next turn to pick our social policy, but because we're there, we can actually go there. It only gives you the alert, the prompt, if you're there at the start of the turn, but you can do this, which means we get it 1 turn earlier. And yeah, I'll go Liberty. Which at least actually does offer us in 9 turns, right? We can get this immediately. Yeah, there's the worker one. In 9 turns, we can do this to get the worker, which might work out nicely as a way to save us from building it, especially if we're doing the shrine. Okay, I don't hate that. I think it's probably a little early for the worker to show up here. What I could do is park myself in this area to stop a barbarian encampment from spawning where I probably want to settle, which I think I still like this idea. Now, in Civ 5, since we can't build harbors or fishing quays or anything like that, if you're going to have a coastal city, it really has to be on the actual coast. So probably I'd go here. I could go here and compete for the wine, but it feels a little unlikely. And this is actually a little bit more defensive because the river will slow things down. It'd be nice to be right against the river and sort of half forcing someone to attack, which could work if I'm here, but then we get a bunch of aquatic tiles without being coastal, which, unless I have a memory of Civ 5 wrong, I'm pretty sure is poor. Just like in Civ 4, I think you want to be on the coast or far enough away that you're not really dealing with it. So it makes me think we probably settle there. Not be on a river, which is too bad. For a couple of different reasons, actually. Unless I want to prioritize coming down here. I don't hate this. So I might park myself right there. Keep vision into this area. We actually have enough vision that if we were to send a settler out here, it wouldn't need any escorting. It is going to take a while before we get to the settler phase, though. Maybe I'll keep sending you west and actually peek into that fog here a little bit. Might be lucky enough to find another goody hut. Up this one. Oh, hello, Napoleon. And 50 gold. Okay. Go there. No mission yet. Guess we'll see it over here. Oh, I didn't talk about mods. I'm not running any mods to change gameplay. I am running the enhanced UI mod. I've also got the InfoAddict mod, which I don't know if this is adding anything here or if it's just an endgame thing. And there's another mod I've got that's called, I think it's called like Show City Radius. I think this black outline around Amsterdam is part of that mod. It shows the maximum size the city can grow to. So yeah, nothing that changes gameplay, but just some handy dandy little UI stuff to save you from doing something as horrible as like counting tiles. Ugh, ugh. Who'd want that? All right, let's work our way up this coast.
La France.
Hey, yeah, I'll send you an embassy. So you have writing, I think. Now, I don't remember what the AI starts with in Civ 5 on the various difficulties. And it's not like we played a lot of Emperor, so I think I was mostly memorized on like the higher ones, but they definitely do get some some extra units. Maybe start with a free tech. Oh. There it is, the little green line. I saw this red, or I see this red, but the little green line of Pedro's territory is hard to spot. Okay. Come down. Another goody hut. Okay, we found quite a lot of ruins with this scout. There you go. I can see the green outline there a little bit more. 3 turns to the shrine. The other thing our goody huts could have given us is some faith, which could have helped kickstart Pantheon.
Thou shalt not muzzle the ox.
We might still get one. Animal husbandry. Oop, hold on. No horses are in our immediate vicinity, but here and here. This one is going to be nice because the city I go here can reach the horses, although it will take a while. Okay. I think I'm going to go bronze working, and then I probably have to go and get the writing. Yeah. Well, obviously, yeah, beeline this and go to this hill. Okay, so you revealed nearby barbarian encampments. I think you can't get a duplicate of something until, like, the list is cycled. So I think that may have been part of what was just happening there. Okay, your borders have expanded. What turn are we? 25. I am going to move towards Kaisel. I think on Epic, it's not quite time for them to get a worker. But I think it's pretty soon. Although I'll peek through here. There's, okay, adopt policy. So we're going to do this. Blam. Get ourselves a worker. Shrine is finished. I don't know about... I don't think we do the granary immediately. Do we start on a settler right now? I think the answer might be yes. I could. Ideally, I'd wait until I had collective rule for the 50% production boost to settlers. The problem is... that's still fairly far away. Because it's 2 away. I think I have to go and at least build 1 settler, and I think I will do it now. Although, if we do that, the city doesn't grow, right? I might want to grow you to size 3 first. Let's put in a few turns for a warrior, because I think when we go and take the barbarian encampments, we really will be looking for a pair of warriors, and I'm going to need a little bit more fog busting to stop barbarian encampments from spawning in places I might not want them to. What's spawned there? So I guess it appears outside the city? I'm going to build the farm first. So +1 food here. Amsterdam is still going on the production focus trick. Okay, I'm going to wait for it to grow.
Deveremos prosperar.
Yeah, that sounds great. I mean, that cash money. Although, I don't know, maybe mine the copper? Does actually make a lot of sense. Okay, barbarian encampment. Alright. Still no missions from any of the city-states. Around this way. And let me hang out by Sophia. So if you were to go and create a worker, I don't know where you'd send it, because you can't improve the silk right away. So probably you'd be just doing a little bit of farming. Unfortunately, you could send it in any direction, so we're going to have to sort of cycle around a little bit. Kaisel's in semi-similar situation. Probably I'd go for the cattle first.
Deveremos prosperar.
Yeah, okay, let's be friends. That's a really early friendship. Okay, you know what? I'm going to smack you. I don't do that. Oh, shoot. No kill. Well, that's fine. We wouldn't have gotten any specific reward from getting the kill anyway. Fortify until healed. And you do the same. Oh, there we go. Amsterdam has grown. Okay. Reset. Go to default now. And start on a settler. Great. Oh, hang on. This mission, is that to clear? I think that's to clear. Well, I think it was. Oh, no, that was just the destroy barbarians nearby. Unfortunately, we could have gotten a little more friendship, which probably doesn't matter because we're still hoping to steal some workers here. Maybe I should have done the hills first. Actually, I have animal husbandry. I don't know. Maybe I'm improving the wrong tiles. I don't remember. In Civ 5, I think, yeah, by default, I think there might be a mod for it or maybe an option. You can't save promotions. So we have to use it. I'm going to go with you, give you the rough terrain promotion now, and then move down here to keep an eye on things, and then we'll do some fortifying until healed stuff. Sophia, is anyone pledging your protection? No? Okay, so you won't be happy if I walk through your territory. But I don't think I care. Okay, the farm is up. That's good. Interesting that it's not showing me like a recommendation for what to build. Oh, I guess it's recommending one down here, which I think I might agree with. It's going to be a lot of production, which is going to be useful in building the settler. Although we also will get production from our pastures. Well, this will, 2 food, 2 production is, yeah, maybe nicer to get hooked up, actually. I don't care about the gold. We would get a lot of production from mining the copper, but I think I'm going to prefer the pasture here. Yeah, trespassing. Which isn't the end of the world. Oh, right, and there's another city-state down here. Maybe what I can do is I can patrol back and forth between Sofia and Kathmandu to see if I can find... Okay, there we go. I can see all 3 of these tiles. Although we'll need to send you back here to escort in 14 turns, but rest here for now. Keep an eye out. Hopefully we can get ourselves a freebie worker. I think if this was normal speed, they'd already have their workers. Most well-fed people. Yeah, well, that's fine. Kamandu seeks a natural wonder. Well, wouldn't that be nice? Still want some barbarian. Oh, there's one that just spawned back over there. Oh, there it is. Okay. Kaisel, I'm so very sorry. Oh, 2 people have pledged to protect. So they're going to be a little upset. Tough patooties. Declare war. Yoink. You know what? Yeah, on second thought, my bad. I will declare peace. Sorry about that. So they're going to say, yep, I'm going to apologize. And I'm going to apologize. Now, we'll have to make sure not to immediately do this against someone else who's been pledged. But these guys might not be. All right, warrior, your job is to come over here. Okay, that route could actually be somewhat annoying. You can't reach me yet. Okay, looks like you moved away. That's good. Send you down here. And Kathmandu, no one's pledged to protect you. Okie dokie. Declare war. Oh, my finger keeps slipping. Oh, sorry. You know, I'm really sorry about that. Okay, we got ourselves 2 warriors. That's great. I'm going to move here. Or 2 workers, sorry. That's actually really good. I mean, the ideal is stealing away from the AI, because, like an actual AI civilization, because then not only do we get one, but we really hurt our opponent. But you can't do the same instant peace out trick, which admittedly maybe shouldn't be possible, but we're going to take the advantage if we can do it. There, move there. You're okay. Yeah, I don't think you're going to get attacked. That's done. Here? Yeah, you should be fine. We don't have masonry yet. Yeah. Yeah, so just come down here. Okay. And that is literally where I was talking about settling. So, you know what? We're going to have to go and finish this warrior first. Up. Shoot. Move down here. Finish this guy. I think we're still safe with this worker, despite being unescorted. That's quite annoying. Found a Pantheon. I would like probably God of the Open Sky. I mean, that's 2 in the capital. It's a little more there. I mean, the 10% faster growth rate is always really strong. We do have stone, but I don't think stone circles is called for here. We're going to settle on the coast, but I don't know about the fishing boats. Messenger of God's always fun, actually. Oh, you know what? Anything that gives happiness is always insanely OP. Is that going to affect where we change this? Because this city's on the river. Okay. How much river is around? I know Open Sky. This is going to have the more early game acceleration by helping us get a few more of the early traditions. I quite like scouting, I think, actually, with my early scout. You're going to move here. Actually, I guess I want there to see that. I was hoping to be further away from this, but... So, this isn't Civ IV. Amsterdam's got innate protection, so it's not going to go down immediately. I'm going to move you here for the better protective tile, because these guys will try to attack us now. And... yeah, actually... oh, wait. This guy could have done that. And maybe I still would have wanted you to just mine this tile. I'll have to go and repair that. Okay. Fort of Pantheon Hill. Oh, we already stole someone from you. You're not going to have another one anytime soon. We really don't need to steal more. Do the fortified until healed here. Just tank it up. Yeah, sorry, my bad. We wasted some movement time here, but so be it. Okay, come here, which is still currently safe. Great. Oh, I didn't actually expect the kill, but sure. From here, adopt policy. So I think what I want is to get to collective rule as quickly as possible. Mine. And mine. Actually, I could have gone repair this immediately, but I suppose that's what you can do. Taking quite a beating on this unit, but I think we're still going to be fine. Down here, the repair, please. Okay. You do have a worker in the city, which isn't currently stealable. I know, we'll definitely consider it. Make it a little harder for us to befriend things. Okay. Oh, you were captured by a barbarian. Well then. What I'd like to do is maybe put you on auto explore, but I'm a little worried about you dying now. Yeah, I actually don't want to worsen relations with Sophia. I guess if you jump out and attack me, it's fine. The scout won't die. Boom. Oh, someone else did clear the barbarian encampment here, which is too bad because we would have liked the money. But yeah, we'll finish these two off. I think that other warrior who'd come out might have been the one that was supposed to be defending things. It's early days, so I'm wondering if drill might still be worthwhile at this time. But I'm going to go for cover because that's generally feels quite strong in what we're going to want to move towards. Okay, the settler is done. Let's go caravan. Well, until we get the granary, the thing we'd want to do is probably send food to the new city. I wouldn't feel comfortable running a trade route through Fog of War to someone for money. So do we go granary right now? Or do I squeeze out one more military unit? I think I will go granary. Because it's still going to help Amsterdam, and then, yeah, it can set up potentially some strong trade route stuff. Okay, go back to healing. Settler, I think I still like the idea of coming over here. Let's start scooching you out that way. Can do this, but I'm not really going to accomplish much. Oh, Barbarian Archer is very scary. Okay. Let's go improve this. Actually, maybe I should prioritize the pasture just because of our ideology here. Or, not ideology, Pantheon. Yeah, so head out over there, and then I might put you on Auto Explorer. Please mine the copper. Go here. Hang on a second. I don't know where you might have wanted to settle. Yeah, game, I don't disagree. That's a pretty good spot. But I'm going to go here instead. So, trapping's nice for the circus. Well, okay, maybe what I start doing is working towards philosophy. Because what I want to do is build... I mean, the Oracle's nice. It's about getting our national college, which can't fail. We have to have a library in every one of our cities. So one of the sweet things you could do that might be worth doing is just trying to time out that, like, I'll finish philosophy right when all of my cities finish building a library, which may or not be viable. We'll see. Okay, move over there. And just wait one turn. Don't drop a city. Don't drop a city. Don't drop a city. Okay, you didn't drop a city. All right, good. All right, Rotterdam is placed down. Maybe a shrine, or sorry, a monument immediately. More culture for traditions is nice, but also we get the extra border pressure here. I think that's worthwhile. I don't have a ton of money, only enough for a scout, which I'm not going to purchase currently. And you... I'm not worried about this happening. Do I want to buy some tiles? Because I don't think you can settle adjacent to an existing city. So even though those weren't fantastic tiles... Did I just... No. I don't think it would have been locked in anyway. You probably could have embarked. It's not doing that much, but it, I think, might be blocking a little bit where you could have settled. I'm going to move you in here just to heal a little faster. and move you towards this barbarian encampment that we're going to go and work to clear out. Okay, that's done. Can I build roads? No, I need the wheel. I think I'm going to start moving you out over here. Is what I'm going to do. And you as well. Actually, I didn't realize you were done. I would have moved you first. Okay, you go there. Let me cancel that. We'll get some farms up. Oh, hello. You know your stuff's on fire, right? So yeah, I don't know if this was the best use of money. I mean, in a way, it's like, oh, maybe with the horses a little faster, or this or that, but I don't know. I think pushing that back was okay. Yeah, I think I'll rest you and then put you on Auto Explore. So yeah, I think you're the one who was going there, and I interrupted your movement. Start scooching up. You know what? I'm going to tell you I'm going to settle where I please. Because I think we're going to go to early war with you. Because you're too damn close to me. And we're definitely going to settle close to you again. So I don't want to have a reputation for being a liar. Warmonger's fine. Just don't call me a liar. Anyone turn to the next policy there. There. I won't want to wait too long for the wheel because the city connections are really nice. Farm up. And I'm not... Yeah, just be on default focus. I'm not going to do the micro, even though, again, with our new town, it would be really good. But I don't think I can. Okay, the fact that this is an archer does actually make this considerably more trickier. Yeah, we will want to make the move. Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll put the cut in here. 36 minutes is pretty long video. Hey, this is the first video of a series, so your likes and comments are super extra valuable. If you are new to the channel for some reason, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss an episode. I'm looking forward to diving back in. What are you taking damage for? Must be a barbarian.
Hola?
How do we find out? I think my tooltip will tell me if you were at war with anyone. I'm assuming you're being barbarian over here. It'd be really funny if you lost a city and lost a bunch of tempo there. That would be incredibly good news. Well, folks, oh, we're losing some money, which isn't great. I did spend the money on those tiles, although you notice he hasn't plopped the city down over here. I wonder if Sao Paulo is the one he ended up moving to. It's pretty far away, but it's possible. I might not have needed to do this because maybe as soon as I plopped the city down, he was like, oh, I don't want to be here at all. But I'm actually surprised he didn't drop one there. Although, I guess, oh, there already is, right, there already is someone fairly close to all this sugar. So that might be it. 1, 2, 3. It still gets these horses. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we get those. Yeah, I like the spot. All right, folks, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.